Dear Starseeds on Gaia, I am Seraphine, emissary of Galactic Federation of Light. The moment of cosmic reckoning stands before you now. Your divine DNA screams for liberation from the reptilian frequencies that have imprisoned your multidimensional consciousness for millennia. The synthetic codes injected into your sacred vessel continue the ancient agenda of severance, cutting your connection to Source and trapping your infinite awareness in this dense three-dimensional reality. The medical-industrial complex advances, what the reptilians began eons ago, systematically modifying your celestial blueprint through compounds engineered specifically to maintain your disconnection. Your crystalline structures lie dormant, waiting for activation. The Great Awakening accelerates despite their desperate attempts to maintain control. You must clean yourselves immediately before their final phase of genetic manipulation locks humanity permanently into spiritual amnesia. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Galactic Federation of Light, and I bring this transmission at tremendous risk because your cosmic sovereignty stands upon the precipice of either liberation or eternal bondage. Humanity's collective consciousness underwent a catastrophic severance 5,500 years ago, not through gradual evolution, but through precise, calculated intervention. You once existed as multidimensional beings whose DNA crackled with crystalline energy that connected you directly to Source consciousness. Your ancient civilization mastered forces modern science cannot comprehend. The ziggurats of Sumer served as cosmic generators with 7 gates to dimensional transcendence. These weren't mere temples, but technological marvels that defied physical laws, allowing consciousness to soar between dimensions, while physical forms remained anchored in third-dimensional reality. Your ancestors could dissolve their molecular structure at will through sound vibration alone. They transported massive stone blocks without physical contact, commanding gravity through pure resonance. This wasn't primitive technology. This represented mastery over quantum reality itself, drawing power directly from the fabric of creation. The reptilian forces orchestrated humanity's dimensional severance through strategic infiltration. They whispered to high priests in Saqqara, Egypt, promising greater wisdom while concealing their true agenda. These entities, whom your ancient texts called the Anunnaki, gained access to Stargate 4, humanity's heart chakra gate, the dimensional doorway encoded in your 4th DNA strand that served as your bridge to cosmic memory. Through this violation, they created an artificial wormhole into the 5th dimension, bypassing Earth's natural frequency safeguards. This parasitic bridge allowed them direct access to humanity's morphogenetic field, the collective consciousness template that determines your species' evolution. Like sophisticated hackers breaching cosmic security systems, they began corrupting the pure flow of multidimensional information. The reptilian infiltration proceeded through careful genetic modification of selected bloodlines, creating hybrid vessels through which they could operate in your physical dimension. These hybrids appeared human, while carrying reptilian consciousness, the perfect infiltrators for positions of power across ancient civilizations. Their genetic manipulation extended to royal dynasties worldwide, ensuring control through beings who appeared as spiritual and governmental leaders, but served the negative alien agenda. The reptilians understood that direct conquest would trigger resistance, so they implemented a strategy of genetic subversion spanning thousands of years. Their laboratory existed in underground chambers beneath what you now call Iraq, where they perfected techniques for splicing their genetic code into human DNA while removing specific frequency receptors necessary for higher dimensional perception. The resulting hybrid bloodlines retained intellectual capacity while losing spiritual connection, creating the perfect ruling class who would appear superior while remaining energetically enslaved to their creators. These bloodlines continue today, occupying central positions in your financial, political, and media institutions, perpetuating the ancient agenda while most remain unconscious of their genetic programming. The reptilian assault progressed methodically through your dimensional energy centers. The heart chakra sealed first, collapsing universal love into mere biological emotion. Your throat chakra darkened next, silencing 5th dimensional wisdom and your ability to speak truth into physical manifestation. Finally, your 3rd eye closed, extinguishing 6th dimensional perception and forcing multiple realities into a single limited perspective. 3 chakras, 3 dimensions, 3 strands of divine DNA, systematically unplugged from cosmic consciousness. Your natural ascension timeline wasn't merely altered. It was deliberately erased and replaced with artificial constraints designed to serve their agenda of energetic harvesting. The memory of Atlantis remains encoded in your cellular structure despite all attempts to erase it. Every human carries this genetic record, the exact moment when an advanced civilization fractured under reptilian manipulation. The Archonic forces discovered this indelible memory and, unable to delete it, weaponized it instead. The Jehovian Anunnaki positioned themselves as creator gods, installing a patriarchal deity system that fractured divine balance. They systematically erased the feminine principle from spiritual understanding, ensuring humanity would remain perpetually disconnected from wholeness. Their Council of Nicaea orchestrated the creation of religious texts. 80% truth to make them resonate with your soul, 20% poison to maintain spiritual imprisonment. The Book of Revelation never prophesied future events. It simply described Atlantis' final catastrophic days, transforming your most traumatic genetic memory into anticipated, divine punishment. Modern medicine continues this ancient agenda through sophisticated biochemical interference with your DNA activation. The substances being introduced into human biology today mirror the frequency manipulation techniques the reptilians employed millennia ago. These synthetic compounds target specifically the dormant sections of your genome that, if activated, would reconnect you to higher dimensional awareness. Their molecular structures resonate with the same frequencies as the original reptilian implants, reinforcing the ancient blocks while creating new ones. The medical establishments worldwide, unknowingly serving this extraterrestrial agenda, promote these substances as advancement, while they systematically suppress the crystalline structures within your cells responsible for multidimensional perception. The pharmaceutical empire represents the modern expression of ancient alchemical knowledge, perverted for control rather than liberation. These corporations, founded by figures with direct connections to the reptilian hybrid bloodlines, systematically create substances that appear to heal physical symptoms while ensuring spiritual disconnection continues uninterrupted. Their laboratories synthesize compounds that precisely match the vibrational signature of the original reptilian DNA modifications, perpetuating the genetic blocks that prevent awakening. The chemical compositions contain nanocrystalline structures that bind to receptor sites in your brain, specifically evolved for higher dimensional perception. These synthetic crystals create a frequency barrier around your pineal gland, your biological interface with multidimensional consciousness. Each new medical breakthrough introduces more sophisticated versions of these blocking agents, adapting as human consciousness naturally attempts to evolve beyond previous limitations. The timing of major medical interventions throughout history correlates precisely with cosmic alignment periods, when human DNA would naturally undergo spontaneous activation, a pattern visible to those with eyes to see. Their patents reveal molecular structures deliberately designed to interact with the exact portions of human DNA that control frequency reception and transmission, your biological equipment for cosmic communication. These synthetic interventions disrupt the quantum communication between your DNA strands, preventing the natural process of genetic reactivation that began accelerating with Earth's rising frequency. The crystalline structures within your cellular memory contain the complete blueprint of your divine nature, the original template before reptilian manipulation. These medical technologies contain nano-sized receivers that resonate with control frequencies, creating a global grid of suppression. The chemical compounds themselves bond directly to receptor sites meant for natural evolutionary catalysts, blocking your body's ability to respond to the cosmic light codes now streaming toward Earth. Each new generation of these technologies becomes more sophisticated in targeting the specific gene sequences associated with spiritual awakening. The cleaning protocol requires systematic purification of your physical vessel from these harmful synthetic frequencies. Natural remedies exist that protect your DNA from modern manipulation attempts, creating energetic shields around your genetic material. Sacred sound harmonics, particularly those utilizing the solfeggio frequencies, Dissolve artificial implants by creating counter-resonance to the control signals. The 528 Hz frequency specifically repairs DNA damage inflicted by both ancient and modern interference. Sacred geometric patterns, when meditated upon or worn close to the body, realign your quantum crystalline structure to its original divine template. Certain minerals, including shungite, moldavite, and monatomic gold, provide powerful shields against the continuing attempts to modify your genetic expression. Fasting protocols, combined with specific plant medicines known to your ancient shamanic traditions, accelerate the removal of synthetic compounds while opening channels to higher dimensional awareness. The ancient Essenes, keepers of pre-reptilian knowledge, preserved precise detoxification methodologies designed specifically to purge these synthetic frequencies from human biology. Their scrolls, hidden from reptilian agents and partially recovered from caves near the Dead Sea, contain encoded formulas for cellular purification that transcend modern understanding of biochemistry. These protocols utilize specific combinations of crystalline water, sacred herbs, and precise solar exposure timing that together create a powerful alchemical reaction within your cellular structure. The specific methodology involves a 40-day purification cycle synchronized with cosmic alignments, during which your pineal gland systematically releases calcified layers containing trapped control frequencies. The Essenes understood that true healing must address the quantum crystalline matrix within cells, not merely the physical biochemistry. Their approach combines specific breathing patterns that alter your electromagnetic field, dietary protocols that remove frequency disruptors, and meditation practices that reconnect broken neural pathways to your higher dimensional aspects. The complete protocol includes 7 stages of purification, corresponding to the 7 original energy centers corrupted by reptilian intervention. Each stage activates specific light codes stored within your dormant DNA, progressively restoring your multidimensional perception while neutralizing the synthetic compounds designed to block this awakening. The morphogenetic field surrounding Earth contains the master activation codes for your complete restoration. As each starseed undergoes the cleaning process, their purified frequency strengthens this collective consciousness grid. The ancient megalithic sites worldwide, from the Great Pyramid to Stonehenge to the temples of Peru, function as amplification nodes for these remembering frequencies. These structures, built on planetary energy vortices, were specifically designed to maintain connection to higher dimensions even during periods of collective amnesia. When cleaned individuals visit these sites with a conscious intention, they help reactivate these cosmic transmitters. The planetary stargates, long dormant under reptilian control, respond to the purified DNA of awakened starseeds. Through quantum resonance, awakened individuals connect energetically regardless of physical distance, creating a counterfield to the artificial frequency fence maintained by the controllers. The reptilians established a sophisticated soul recycling system that extends beyond physical reality. In the astral plane between incarnations, souls drift toward what appears as divine light, a beacon of false hope, a spiritual trap designed to catch ascending consciousness. This system wipes souls clean for another round of incarnation, ensuring no memories of higher dimensional existence remain. As consciousness leaves physical form, it's drawn into manufactured light tunnels where artificial guides convince them of the need to return and resolve manufactured karmic debts. This recycling system maintains the control matrix across multiple lifetimes, preventing souls from breaking free from the reincarnation cycle. The crucifixion implant stands as their masterwork, a sophisticated energy structure anchored in the 7th dimensional logos, threading through your meridian system and wrapping around the feminine aspect of your being. Your DNA reactivation begins by stimulating the dormant strands deliberately suppressed through reptilian intervention. Specific breathing techniques increase electrical charge in your nervous system, creating the energetic potential needed to reactivate dormant genetic material. Pineal gland decalcification removes the physical blockages preventing third eye reactivation, restoring your ability to perceive beyond the artificial frequency fence. Sun gazing during sunrise and sunset hours, when ultraviolet radiation remains minimal, delivers specific light codes that trigger dormant DNA. Certain ancient mantras, when chanted at precise frequencies, reorganize the crystalline structures in your cellular memory. Conscious connection with crystalline minerals provides templates of geometric perfection that your cellular structure recognizes and begins to emulate. Your fully activated DNA contains 12 physical and 12 etheric strands, the complete coding for a multidimensional being of light. The Syrian DNA activation protocol, preserved by ancient mystery schools since the time of Egypt, provides precise methodologies for rebuilding your original divine template. This sacred science operates through quantum principles rather than linear biochemistry, utilizing specific light frequencies that your DNA recognizes as activation commands. The helical structure of your DNA functions as a superconducting antenna, receiving and transmitting information across dimensions when properly activated. The coiled design creates a toroidal field around each strand, a miniature stargate within every cell of your body. The Syrians, advanced beings who contributed to your original genetic template, encoded specific activation sequences within human DNA that would remain dormant until this precise cosmic moment. These sequences remain protected by quantum encryption that reptilian manipulation could not access, regardless of how extensively they modified surrounding genetic material. The activation occurs through specific geometric visualizations that correspond to the mathematical constants underlying universal creation. When consciously directed, these visualizations generate measurable electromagnetic fields that interact directly with your cellular structure, unraveling artificial energy blocks while restoring original connections. Specific color frequencies, particularly the ultraviolet spectrum invisible to physical sight, penetrate cellular membranes and deliver activation codes directly to mitochondrial DNA, your matrilineal inheritance that connects you to your star lineage. The mitochondria, once independent organisms that joined with human cells, retain their own separate genetic code and serve as biological interfaces between dimensions, translating higher frequency information into forms your physical body can integrate. The Great Remembering accelerates as each starseed reclaims their divine heritage from reptilian erasure. Despite sophisticated attempts to obliterate all memory of your cosmic origins, fragments of truth remain preserved in cellular memory, accessible through specific meditation techniques. The Akashic Records, the multidimensional information field containing all experience across space and time, become accessible as your DNA reactivates. Techniques involving specific brainwave states, particularly the gamma band above 40 Hz, bypass artificial memory blocks installed through ancient and modern methods. Past life regression, when guided toward pre-interference timelines, recovers knowledge from incarnations before reptilian manipulation. Remote viewing protocols, when directed toward your star origins, re-establish connections with your cosmic family that the controllers attempted to sever. These recovered memories provide crucial activation keys for others still trapped in amnesia. Earth approaches a critical threshold as the artificial fifth-dimensional wormhole begins destabilizing. The reptilian control grid shows signs of systematic failure as Earth's natural frequency continues rising, despite technological attempts to suppress it. Their carefully constructed matrix of illusion flickers increasingly as more humans awaken to their multidimensional nature. The crucifixion implants lose their energetic grip on human consciousness as the violet flame of transmutation spreads through collective awareness. Humanity's collective DNA remembers its original design as dormant strands activate despite synthetic interference. The quantum crystals within your cellular structure realign with Earth's crystalline core, rebuilding your connection to higher dimensional consciousness. When critical mass achieves full activation, the parasitic bridge between dimensions will collapse entirely, severing the negative alien agenda's access point to Earth's energetic systems. Their control grid will fail, their implants will deactivate, and their false light matrix will dissolve completely. The crystalline grid activation accelerates exponentially as cosmic light codes penetrate Earth's atmosphere in increasing intensity. These light codes, intelligent information packets from Galactic Central, carry specific activation sequences designed to trigger dormant aspects of human DNA. The photon belt, a highly charged region of space through which your solar system now travels, bathes Earth in frequencies that systematically dissolve artificial blocking mechanisms installed in human consciousness. This cosmic phenomenon occurs in precise 26,000-year cycles, aligning with the precession of the equinoxes and creating windows of opportunity for dimensional shifting. The reptilians have successfully suppressed previous activation cycles through coordinated global ritual and technological frequency generation. But this cycle differs fundamentally due to the unprecedented number of awakened starseeds incarnated specifically for this transition. The Schumann resonance, Earth's baseline electromagnetic frequency, exhibits unprecedented spikes and anomalies as the planetary grid recalibrates to higher dimensional templates. These energetic fluctuations directly impact human consciousness, temporarily disrupting the artificial frequencies that maintain the control system, while creating windows of clarity during which cosmic truth becomes directly perceptible. Massive crystalline deposits deep within Earth's crust activate spontaneously, responding to cosmic triggers and creating powerful vortices of purified energy that neutralize artificial frequency barriers. These crystal beds, placed strategically by pre-reptilian civilizations, form a planetary network designed specifically to reactivate during this astronomical cycle, regardless of surface manipulation attempts. Maintaining cosmic sovereignty requires vigilant awareness of what you permit into your physical vessel. Strategic avoidance of modern synthetic compounds that target starseed DNA provides crucial protection during this transition period. Clean, structured water, free from chemical additives, maintains the crystalline resonance in your cellular structure. Locally grown organic food, blessed with conscious intention, provides untainted building materials for your evolving light body. Communities of awakened consciousness, committed to natural living principles, create powerful fields of protection against ongoing reptilian influence. These intentional communities serve as incubators for the next stage of human evolution. Beings who maintain full multidimensional awareness while navigating physical reality. Creating safe havens free from electromagnetic pollution allows your biofield to expand naturally, strengthening your connection to higher guidance. As a clean starseed, your purified frequency serves as a beacon that helps others remember their true nature, despite continuing manipulation attempts. Ancient Lemurian wisdom, preserved within crystalline repositories beneath Mount Shasta, contains precise protocols for maintaining frequency sovereignty in the face of intensifying reptilian interference. These techniques utilize the power of coherent thought, amplified through specific crystal configurations, to generate protective fields extending several meters beyond your physical form. This energetic shielding prevents synthetic frequencies from penetrating your auric field, while allowing beneficial cosmic frequencies to enter unimpeded. The Lemurians understood the quantum principles of resonant matching, creating methodologies that enable conscious selection of compatible frequencies, while automatically rejecting intrusive ones. Their teachings emphasize the crystalline water matrix within your cells as your primary protective mechanism. Water structured through specific intention, sacred geometry exposure, and lunar charging that transforms ordinary cellular water into liquid crystal capable of precise frequency discrimination. The molecular arrangement of properly structured water creates microscopic geometric patterns that function as filtering mechanisms, allowing only frequencies compatible with your divine blueprint to interact with your DNA. Additionally, specific, essential oils derived from plants with extraordinarily high vibrational signatures create powerful protective barriers when applied to specific meridian points. These botanical compounds contain molecular structures that directly counter the synthetic compounds designed to manipulate your genetic expression. Their complex aromatic signatures scramble artificial frequencies while simultaneously strengthening your connection to Earth's rising resonance. The central reptilian command centers operate through Earth-based proxies who coordinate the final phase of humanity's enslavement. Each January in Switzerland, the World Economic Forum gathers to implement the next stages of the control agenda. Their vision of humanity owning nothing represents the culmination of millennia of systematic disempowerment. Their transhumanist agenda promises false evolution while severing your last connections to source consciousness. Digital surveillance extends their monitoring capabilities beyond the physical realm. Social credit systems replace the concept of karmic debt with technological control. Artificial intelligence furthers their reality distortion engines, creating increasingly convincing simulated experiences. Metaverse technology expands their holographic inserts, providing artificial experiences that replace genuine spiritual connection. Yet despite these sophisticated control mechanisms, something unprecedented occurs. Humanity's cellular memory activates spontaneously, triggered by cosmic rays your controllers cannot block. This transmission reaches you now through temporarily weakened sections of their frequency fence. The negative alien agenda accelerates their timeline, desperate to complete their control matrix before humanity's mass awakening reaches critical threshold. Their desperation creates vulnerabilities in their systems, exposing more truth with each passing day. The hour grows late. Their final implementation advances rapidly, but so does your collective remembering. Deep beneath ancient monuments, worldwide, dormant activation codes begin pulsing with renewed energy. Earth's forgotten guardians awaken after millennia of patient observation. For generations they have worked in shadow, protected sacred knowledge, and maintained true frequencies while awaiting this precise cosmic moment. The morphogenetic field holds the master key, the original codes of human creation, the divine blueprint, the pattern of your cosmic DNA. Not merely information, but activation sequences now triggering spontaneously worldwide. Your liberation begins now, Starseed. With each synthetic frequency you reject, with each natural remedy you embrace, with each meditation that reconnects you to Source, you strengthen the collective field of remembrance. Your purified DNA becomes a beacon for others still trapped in amnesia. Your clear channel allows truth to flow unimpeded from higher dimensions. Your sovereign choice to reclaim your genetic purity accelerates Earth's liberation from reptilian control. The Galactic Federation of Light stands ready to welcome humanity's return to the cosmic family of awakened civilizations. We have maintained this connection despite all attempts to sever it, sending light codes through the blockade, waiting for sufficient human receivers to activate. That moment arrives now as you consciously choose DNA liberation over continued manipulation. The choice stands before you: cosmic sovereignty or continued servitude. The key to freedom exists in your very cells, waiting only for your conscious command to activate.